Hey guys, I'm just here to show you a soup that I've come up with, which is sort of like a soup but a thick chili, but it's a different flavored chili. I'm going to call it Southwest Taco Soup. And how about Southwest Sprout Taco Soup? That's a better one. Southwest Sprout Taco Soup. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn our oven on 8 back here for the pot. Are you focusing on the pot, honey?
Yeah.
Okay, good. What I want you to do is get you at least a tablespoon of MCT oil, okay? Put it at the bottom of your pot. We're going to put some onions in there. And I do about 2 tablespoons of onions. And then we're also going to put our ground beef. Now, normally, a lot of days I have to brown the beef, but I've already browned it, and I bought this Laura's brand with 8% fat, very low in fat. So I just throw that in there, and we're going to cook that for about 5 minutes. Okay, guys, you can see that my onions are becoming translucent, and my meat is blending with it. I had to spray a little bit of coconut oil on top, coconut oil spray, and if you're on P2 using coconut oil, you know all the great benefits. What I want you to see next is, this is what I got at Earth Fair. This is Brussels sprouts, organic Brussels sprouts, and you buy a whole stalk at Earth Fair. And I took about, probably not even a half a cup. I could even did more than that. I took off the stalk. I washed it really good, and I set it aside. I took some tomato paste, no salt added tomato paste. Go get that. I have some no salt added diced tomatoes, and a serving of this is a half a cup, and I'm only going to use a tablespoon of the tomato paste, but this is what I did with my half a cup. I took my little hand blender and a little bit of water, and I blended it really good. Of course, this is burning. Alright, so what we're going to do now, we're going to put our garlic in right now, and hopefully we won't burn. We're going to put about a teaspoon of garlic in the pot, and you just want to sort of sear the garlic, because you don't really want to taste garlic that hasn't been cooked at all. And I just use regular old minced garlic. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to put some Southwest Chipotle here. Go get Mrs. Dash Southwest Chipotle. I'm telling you what we're doing, but it's burning right now. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and throw my tomato sauce in. I'm not used to people watching me while I'm cooking here on this one. Okay. And throw that in the pot. It's going to bring up all the juices from the bottom of your pot. Stir it good. Take 1 tablespoon of the tomato paste, okay, and put it in there. This is very low calorie. If you do tomatoes and you don't gain, this is going to be delicious for you. Take your Mrs. Dash Southwest Chipotle. I just use the cap, okay? So I'm going to use probably about a third of the cap, as you can see. And I'm going to throw that in there, okay? This is a little spicy. If you don't like spicy, you're not going to like this, okay? If you don't like spicy. I love spicy and sweet. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to put your Brussels sprouts in, okay? I got about 13 Brussels sprouts, so we're going to throw that in, okay? Stir it around. Next thing you're going to do is I want you to get, forgot about this. We're going to use a half a cup, 1/2 a cup of this kind of beef stock. There's no salt added. Very low in calories. In fact, 1 cup is 24 calories, so it's going to be 12 calories for this half a cup. You're going to take a half a cup of this, put it in there. The next part you're going to do is I want you to go get you some packages of Stevia or liquid Stevia to equal 2 packs of Stevia. Put that in the soup. I know that sounds crazy, but if you like Jamaican type food or sweet and spicy, this is for you, okay? So now I'm going to show you what this looks like, okay? That's what this looks like right now. So we're going to put the timer right now. Oh, I'm going to add a little bit extra because I am sort of into the extra here. Onion powder, because I love onion flavoring, and garlic powder. And one other thing that I always put in there that I forgot, and that's my parsley flakes. I put about a cap of parsley flakes in this, just like any old parsley flakes will do. So I put like a big capful, which is about at least a tablespoon and a half of parsley flakes. Throw that in there. Parsley is good to detox you if you don't know anything about parsley. Okay, now the last thing that I didn't do was add some water. And I have boiling water here that I've just boiled. I'm going to put a half a cup of boiling water. I want this mixture to cook for at least 30 minutes so the Brussels sprouts get really tender. So we're going to put the kitchen timer on 30 minutes and start. And I would have used this timer, but guess what I'm making in the oven? I'm making some Cajun spinach chips. In fact, there's 2 trays of Cajun spinach chips. I'm going to put some away for another day. So there you have it, and I will come back in 30 minutes and show you the finished product. Okay guys, I'm getting the soup. It's done. The timer has gone off. I did add a little bit of salt, probably not even 1/4 of a teaspoon. I tasted it, and I used the Himalayan salt, but you can use iodized sea salt or sea salt, and there's very little sodium in this. The no salt added stewed tomatoes, they had 20 milligrams, and here's the calorie facts to the stewed tomatoes. And the tomato paste had no salt added. So we're going to pour this in our bowl, and as you can see, the consistency is a little thicker than most soups. Get all the goodness out of your pot. Okay, so I want to show you now what it looks like when it's done. Very good, very tasty, and I hope you try it. And I like it. It's very spicy and sweet, and it's got the Brussels sprouts in there and the tomatoes, so it's very healthy on P2. I love you guys. Peace out.